Hey guys, so I have sort of another first impressions video for you. I noticed that you guys seem to like that better than when I just do like haul videos and talk about something for a second and then move on to the next thing, so I'm going to try and do these more often when I get new stuff. This is for the new Melt Cosmetics Radioactive eyeshadow stack, and the holographic goodness of the packaging is just awesome. They actually changed their shipping boxes too. They're like somebody's like walking down the street. I just had to make sure they weren't coming here. Anyways, they used to have black boxes that had like tattoo text all over them that I really liked. These are cute too. They have lips on the inside. It says, "Thank you, we love you, meltcosmetics.com." So, and then it comes with, they're more girly now, put it that way. It's got pink paper inside. It did come with a little sticker, which is going to go with all my other makeup related stickers that I get from companies. And then I already have like 2 or 3 of these, but I don't have this color. They send you a little lipstick keychain, and that is the color Blitzed, I believe, in their lipstick line. Not the biggest fan of their lipsticks, but I love the eyeshadows. I do have the Lovesick stack, but I don't have the Dark Matter stack because I just tried to convince myself I didn't need it because I have a lot of colors like that already. So this is 4 eyeshadows, the same size as the other stack, so you can just stack these together when you store them. It comes with the card that is just like the promo card for them. It does have the warning on the website that says the pink one and the orange one are pressed pigments, so they're not considered eye safe, but we all went through this when the Urban Decay electric palette came out, and I think pretty much everyone that got that used it on their eyes and didn't really have a problem. The only problem with those is staining, and I can tell you I did swatch these because I was playing around with this before I started filming this, and I was like, I'm just going to film a first impressions on it. I do have the green on my eyes today because I did my makeup real quick before I got on camera. All 4 of these stain. There's like no getting around it, even trying to use it's not as bad when you use an eyeshadow base, like use NYX Jumbo Pencil or something. That's going to make the colors pop more. I didn't do that today, so this is just the green by itself. They are super pigmented. You get the mirror on the top of the stack. Then you get, what is the name of this one? Radon, which is one of the pressed pigments. This one is very messy, like just tapping your finger in it. It's super pigmented, as you can clearly see, but it has a lot of, kicks up a lot of product when you put your brush in there. So just with no base or anything, it's like this boom neon orange, pretty much the brightest orange that I have ever seen, and definitely stains. So hopefully I can get my hand clean enough here that I should have done the like yellow first and then worked my way down to the darker ones. But that is Radon. Then we have Neon, which is a bright yellow. It's pretty matte, but it's got like gold sparkle in it. That has that same kind of texture where it wants to make a mess. There is a, what's the name of the brand? There's a, why can't I think of it, Inglot eyeshadow that is pretty comparable to this. Really pretty yellow, and it is hard to find yellows that are actually pigmented like this without needing a ton of work to get it to show up like that, so I do have to give them a thumbs up for that. That one doesn't stain as bad, it just leaves some glitter when you try to wipe it away. I wanted to show you the Inglot one actually. I don't know the name of it because it's on the back of the pan and these are really hard to get out, but it's this one right here, which is just a matte yellow that has a goldish sparkle in it, and it's a much smoother texture, but not quite as like bright yellow pigmented like that one is. Still a pretty good dupe though, if you want to. I should have left the other one on my arm, on my hand. So this is the Inglot one, and then I'll swatch the Melt one right next to it again for you. This one is Melt, this one is Inglot. So they're pretty close. The Inglot one might be a smidge darker, but pretty awesome dupe right there. And the yellow definitely, I guess because it's the latest one, it doesn't stain too bad. But it kicks up a lot of product that I just wasted because I had to kind of like blow it off here. The green is called Xenon, right? Xenon? And that is what I have on the inner half of my lid today. It is a kind of a shimmery green. It has like a gold tinge to it when it hits certain light. This has a much smoother texture. It doesn't make as much of a mess. But it's really cool because it's got, I don't know, it's like, you can't really detect the gold, but it's like around the edges. Hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. It's really hard to explain, but that's a really pretty color. And I think I have this Inglot color is pretty similar, but again, not as pigmented, I don't think. Yeah, see, this is the Melt, this is the Inglot. Pretty similar. Just thought I would show some dupes. I will have to dig these out and put the information in the description box of what the exact color names are in here, because that's really not helpful if I'm just showing you them and not telling you what they are. And then, see, just from swatching it, it got the pink all over the bottom of the green color here. So these are going to be messy, I can tell that right off the bat. But this pink is like the hottest pink eyeshadow, well, pressed pigment I've ever seen. It's called Radioactive. Super duper hot pink. This one's pretty much matte. I don't detect a lot of shimmer in here. Definitely messy. I have to like press it instead of swirling my hand in it, because swirling my finger in it, I mean, because otherwise it's gonna make a mess. This one doesn't really want to stick, so I'm thinking I should put it over an eyeshadow base, but it's kind of like when I go to swatch it like that, it's just rubbing around. But you can see it's a really hot pink. Really, really nice. I'm not sure if the texture on these is not up to par with the other shadow stack that I have, the Lovesick one, and maybe that's because there's the pressed pigments. You're supposed to use the pink and the orange for your lips, I guess. But it was nice to get something that has bright neons like this in it for when I want super bright color like that. $48, I want to say, for the stack. And then Melt's shipping sucks because it's $7 no matter what you order. So you order like one lipstick and you still have to pay $7 to ship it. So that is a big downside to that company. But I really like the colors. I'm not sure, it's not as worth it to me as the Lovesick stack was, because I use that constantly. And I should have known, like, I'm not going to wear neon eyeshadows every day, but something about it, man, it just suckered me into it. So I would say unless you're gonna constantly use neon shadows, like, go for it in that case, but not so sure it's like super worth it, especially when Inglot has the yellow and green dupes that are like way cheaper. I think at the time that I ordered this, I made this custom palette on their website, and the shadows were only like $5 a piece, and then you got a deal if you bought the Freedom system with it. So I don't know, look up Inglot because they have a lot of good dupes for many different brands. But other than that, that's pretty much it for my little like semi first impressions. I want to see like how the shadow wears throughout the day, because I just did like the neon green color and then I used gray because I didn't want it to be like a complete super neon look. So we'll see. It seems like they stain pretty well, so it's probably going to be on my eyes all day long. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am going to have all my social media links below. If you haven't subscribed to me yet, please do, and I will talk to you in my next video.